Okay, perfect. Hey, thanks everybody for joining me today. I am actually, my name is Pavel. I am the CEO, as you know, and co-founder of BLZ. Normally I live in Singapore, but this worked out really well because I'm actually in Spain right now, and it worked out well to do this and made it a nice time. So thanks for having me. Let's see. Best way to describe me would be, let's see. My background is actually in video games and finance. So I used to work for and work with Disney Interactive, Electronic Arts, Microsoft Game Studios, Activision, all the big game companies. I would do things from studio management, like from at Disney, I ran seven of their game studios, did business development, licensing, and mergers and acquisition. Licensing is like getting rights to, say, Superman, Batman, and be able to do projects with them. And then in 2014, started getting into crypto. 2016, really made it full time, and my co-founder and I started Blue Zell. And we worked as consultants for the first couple of years through BlueZell, and then in 2018 we launched the version of BlueZell that you see now, um, which started as decentralized storage, but now it's evolved to a GameFi platform where for Cosmos, where we bring everything together that our history was of gaming, finance, and crypto, and brought into one piece. I see that some people want to speak. Are we allowed to allow them to chat or say stuff? Go ahead, Shailesh.
Are you there, Mr.
Hi, were you not able to hear me for the last 3 minutes when I was telling our background?
Sir, am I audible to you? Can I start my questions now?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so here comes my first question. So, where can I buy your tokens now? What are your current contacts, address, and how can I buy them, and what are the benefits?
Okay, so let's start with the basics of before you go and buy them, what BlueZell is all about. So BlueZell is bringing GameFi to the Cosmos ecosystem. So what we found out, what we see is Cosmos has a lot of users. It's fast blockchain, so we were able to use that technology to build our own layer one blockchain for gaming. Um, it's very fast. It's 10,000 transactions per second, which is like orders of magnitude bigger than Ethereum. Like I said, we started as a decentralized storage layer. So we've got that on there, and it allows for you to store your NFTs, files, things like that, game assets, and know that it's safe and it can't be taken by somebody and it can't be censored. So we evolved our storage layer to be a gaming storage layer. And then we added a NFT. We've shown bits of it. We've added an NFT marketplace because Cosmos doesn't have one, and or the ones there weren't that good. We found, so we built a better one that uses all our own technologies of the storage layer, and then we also have DeFi integration into it, so you can use DeFi into GameFi through projects like Cosmos. And then we've also got we're building our own game on top of it, as most people know, Gamma 4. So we've got a full spectrum business of gaming and crypto for Cosmos that's working really well. Everything's almost done. So that's the basics of it. Now the token, obviously, to make the use of the platform, you use the token. The tokens right now are on the top exchange. We're on Binance, Coinbase, uh, Gate, KuCoin, and Kraken, and Hope. So we've got all the top ones covered. Yeah, and you can go there. And if you want the smart contract address, I mean, I don't have it memorized. You'll have to go to CoinGecko to get it there. But overall, it's the platform's looking good, and we're on all the top exchanges already.
All right, that is impressive. So, my next question to you is I read that BlueZilla has a completely decentralized storage layer that stores games, NFT on multiple nodes instantly. But do other blockchains really not have this storage layer for NFTs, or do they really use other storage methods?
Yeah, a blockchain won't build a storage or have it, right? They have you. That's why you have BlueZell initially as decentralized storage working, and you've got other storage platforms like IPFS. You know, are we decided to become a full blockchain because we're already using the technology of Tendermint behind Cosmos, and we felt that the needs of the gaming industry are a bit different what others offer. So the best thing to do was offer our own chain with our own storage layers that we know are required by gaming people.
Okay, that looks planned. So, my next question to you is from the recent update from the team on one of the Gamma 4 characters with the name Ono Ishimura, who to me was a form of human clan before now, but now a mutant. So, my question now is if this change of clan was just a regular design update from the team, or this change in clan would be possible when the game launches. And if yes, what are the conditions that would be checked before allowing a gamer change the clan of their characters? Or was that change just some form of what the breeding option would look like?
Good, nice long question. So let's back up a bit. So Gamma 4, if you go to our BlueZell Twitter, and you'll see lots of updates that are included about Gamma 4, which is our role-playing game on BlueZell. It's sci-fi based. You got these different characters that belong to different groups. It's super exciting. You get in there, you pick your team, you pick your weapons, and you go to battle, and you progress through levels. Um, what the questioner is referring to is characters who's now a mutant. So what happens in a game is you have these different species. So you have humans, which are humans. You have the Atari, which are like, you know, elf-looking characters that are like warrior based. You have, sorry, the Marauders, which are robot based, like artificial intelligence and robots. And then you have the cyborg goblins, which are a bit more kind of like monsterish that you'd be used to. Um, Now, the fifth one is actually mutants. That is when you breed and take some of the chemicals in our genetic breeding laboratory, put into the four other species, and they create a mutant version of that. So the one that they're referring to, Omo, is the mutant version of human character. So this is designed by the game to be exciting. So it's not that you change clans; it's that you mutate and become bigger, stronger, and have a different variant of yourself. So it's definitely by design and all part of the game. And all those would, when you mutate and breed, you'll be using tokens that are evolved that are native to a game, which would be a Gamma 4 token or a G4 token and the BLZ.
Mr. Pival, I'm not getting your voice.
Wait, you didn't hear my last 2 minutes of explaining everything?
Mr. Pival, we missed the last line. I think there is some sort of congestion.
So were you able to hear most of what I had said?
Yes, yes, you were able to hear most of it.
Okay, then. So as I said, that's it's all the mutants, how you use them in the character of the game, would make use of the tokens on Blue Cell, such as the BLZ token and the G4, the Gamma 4 game token.
All right, this was very deeply technical and interesting as well. So let's, without wasting a jiffy, move on to the next question. My fourth question to you is the Bluezil token BLZ plays a crucial role in the GameFi ecosystem. Can you elaborate on the token's utility within the platform? How does it facilitate the purchase of NFTs, serve as in game currency, and enable storage of NFTs on the network? Additionally, how does the tokenomics of BLZ support the ecosystem growth and sustainability?
All right, good question. So BLZ is obviously an important part of the whole thing. When you store data or files on our network on the decentralized storage, you're going to pay in BLZ. So that's one aspect. If you mint an NFT for our games, like when Gamma 4 does its mint for the characters, you're going to do that in BLZ. Uh, Validators who provide storage on our network and ensure that the files are where they are and connected how they should be, that's they earn in BLZ. And people who want to stake and support the network, they stake in BLZ. Then, when the games launch, like Gamma launches on it, and everything is done on the network, the transactions, that's all paid in the BLZ gas. So very much like is user stuff, but then you have tokens built on top. That's how BlueZell is, but it's just focused strictly on GameFi. Now, the great thing about BlueZell is that because it's a Cosmos-based chain, it uses inter-blockchain communication protocol, IBC. So what that means is it allows all the other Cosmos-based chains to connect to BlueZell very easily and use their tokens on our to pay for products on our chain as well. So think of it like a super highway that's all connected.
All right, that looks well connected and large. So let's move on to our next question. Bluezil mentions its founders' experience in games industry, including working with renowned companies like Nintendo, EA, and Xbox. How does Bluezil leverage this experience to differentiate its GameFi blockchain and deliver unique gaming experiences that resonate with players?
I think the best thing is that we actually know the differences between traditional gaming, what they call Web 2 gaming, and crypto gaming, what we call Web 3 gaming. They are it's two different types of experiences, two different types of players, and we know what it takes to build a game. So you'll hear everybody talk about we're building a AAA game in crypto and it does this. The reality is these people who say that aren't skilled enough to build those games. Second, those games require a studio that might need 10, 15 years of experience. Third, that AAA game quality that they want is going to cost about 50 to $100 million. So it just can't be done just like that. In crypto, what we know is, hey, we could build a mid-core strategy type of game like this. You don't need crazy graphics. You just need to make it fun, the game balance. And we know what crypto people like. So I think that experience speaks a lot in how to build a proper game that will connect with people.
All right, it looks like you have connected all the points so well. So, my last question for this session is I read that Bluezil survived the last bear market, but we are again in a pretty bad season for the crypto market. So, how have you prepared Bluezil for this season happening right now? Could you give some message of encouragement to the crypto enthusiasts and investor community?
Yeah, really good question. When you been through this before, and we went through a vicious bear market then, and in 2018, 2019, that was bad. This is was pretty bad the past year, but didn't feel like how 2018, 19 was. We didn't think we were ever going to come back, and it's very mentally taxing, and you know you didn't know what to do, and it was very scary. My best thing to say is if you're in crypto and this is your first bear market, it always comes back. The people who leave, then they try to come back later when the prices are higher, then they get again. The best thing is to sit there, find which projects you want or like, support in these early stages, and just support them all the way through. Now, when it comes to Bluesell, what Nirj and I learned from the last one was not to panic, right? That doesn't do any good. While the bull run was going, we were setting aside money to make sure that, hey, we can keep the project going. We can pay, not be stressed, pay operating development costs. So it was really about setting it aside and putting it together. One thing we learned was don't go crazy spending in a bear market on marketing and things like that, because if the whole market is down, no matter what, everybody sits down and you can just wasting all your resources. So instead, you build. You sit there, build the product, update your communities, let it get out there, let people accumulate, support, give the feedback. And when things turn sunny again, everybody wins. But the goal is not to panic, set money aside, and just keep building. And I think we've done that once, and we can do it again.
All right. Now, sadly, we have reached our time budget for today. It was an active interview on a very confident note and a futuristic approach. I'm sure every one of us has a lot of information take home now. Additionally, I thank Mr. Pavel Baines and the BlueZill team and our Crypto VIP Signals community for their time and presence. So, everyone, this is Aisha signing off for today with the warmest
Wait,
wishes for Mr. Baines
can I?
and the BlueZill team to have a very good and remarkable future. Good luck, everybody, and bye bye.
Wait. Can I say one more thing? From Alpha. Hello.
Sorry, sir. Come again, please.
Can I say a few words to end?
Yes, of course, sir. Please.
So one of the things I think people can get to, and if they've been following our Twitter updates lately, more of the game is progressing along. We're in final stages of testing and about to release a beta version, a private beta very soon, like very soon. We're in the final stages of testing it. So that's a little alpha, everybody. So the best thing you can do is go learn about the project on, BlueZell HQ on Twitter. Go follow along on our Telegram. Start joining the Discord because we're going to be dropping more news in the coming weeks. That's going to be big. We're also going to invite people to become to join the project. It's not going to be open for everybody. You're going to have to go through some tests and question challenges to prove that you have the capabilities of joining it and playing the game. And then what's going to happen when you do those private beta is you're going to be rewarded. I'm not going to tell how, but there'll be some special rewards for the people who play it, give feedback, and then that's going to set it up for when the game goes wide and further things on top of Luzelle. So definitely join. This is going to be some consistent news going to come out related to the game that's going to get everybody excited of how we're innovating on the Cosmos chain, and you guys will have a good time.
Thank you very much, sir, for this additional information and invitation. I'm sure everyone would love to join that.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for this.
Thank you, Mr. Baines. Good luck.